What is up, guys? It is Larry, and I'm back bringing you, no, not another edition of Modern Warfare 3. This time it's going to be an edition of NHL 13. Yes, I'm kind of trying to bring a little bit more game variety towards my channel because Call of Duty's kind of getting old. I don't want to stray away from posting mainly Call of Duty gameplays, but I kind of want to post whatever I want to post, just considering that it's my channel, and I have had a few requests from people to post NHL 13 gameplay or NHL gameplay in all actuality. So I'm actually bringing just a couple clips from a couple games that I got from, I guess, like the last 2 or 3 days, and this is really my first NHL 13 commentary, so I really have no idea which direction this is supposed to go into. I kind of just want to give my impressions on the game itself and what improvements they've made to the mechanics and the skating and the shooting and everything. The game's been out for probably about, I'd say, maybe 2 or 3 weeks now, maybe coming up on 4. I'm not totally sure, and I have to say that the game really has caught my interest, and I have been playing it a good amount. I've kind of taken a break from Call of Duty, and I've noticed that when you're skating in this game, it's a lot harder than it was in NHL 12. You have to be really precise with your movements. You can't just go in and, you know, cut really fast or shoot and the goalie will make a complete save every time, and you'll have to make dekes and do all this to score. It's actually become, I believe it's become more simple to score. They have taken away a few things in this game that I don't like too much, but I understand why they did it. The 2-on-1 passes in NHL 12, they were so easy to score. You could do them every time, and they would usually always work. In this game, not so much. The goalies have become more responsive. In the development of NHL 13, I don't know if any of you have seen any of the videos on how they developed it. They gave the goalies more body movements now so they can make different saves, they can make more saves, and the AI for them is just a lot better in terms of 2-on-1 situations and passing situations. But as you can see in my first 2 goals, all I had to do was really shoot it in a good scoring position, and most of the time it will go into the net. All you have to do in this game really is kind of move your stick back and forth and deke out a little bit, and the goalie will become out of position, and half the time you can usually score on that short side or above the arm or above the glove or whatever, and it works half the time. I like that because in NHL 12 I kind of like to work the points, or in any NHL game I kind of like to work the points and take shots from the points, and in this game it actually works better because the AI for the players seem to have gotten a lot better too. And there are a couple of, I'd say, glitch situations where you can see that the goalie really has no chance to save them. Like right here, I mean, the goalie really had no chance on that one, but usually I figured they would have picked up on that one. But my first 2 goals, all I had to do was shoot it and make a little movement with my sticks, and it would go in. So I got to give them to that. I like that you can score now without being really difficult. The moves, the dekes, and the dangles are all about the same in this game that they were in NHL 12. What I like now is the performance skating, how they implemented that into the game. And you press the left trigger, you can skate backwards basically anywhere now, and you can make some pretty sick moves that you wouldn't have been able to in NHL 12. And I like the implement of that because now I can kind of just like back up and deke players out of position, and you'll see it. I believe it's coming up in this game. You'll see it how I do it, and it works really well. And right here is an example. All I did was shoot it on net and it goes in. They can go in so much easier now. The 5-hole is a lot more open. But back to the dekes and dangles. The left trigger is very important. What I have to say about it, the thing that bothers me about it is when you're playing defense, if you press that left trigger and then you try to turn really quick, it screws up everything, and people will speed burst past you now because they have that speed burst button, and they will speed past you and just score a goal basically every time. But here's an example of using the left trigger to my advantage. If you watch the replay, I'll stop and I'll back up and skate and then pass it off and put it right through the goalie's 5-hole. I love the fact that I can do that now. I don't have to just try to pass it over through defenders, but there's a lot of times where that doesn't work anymore. You can't even get it through defenders because defenders' AI is just so much better also, and they'll pick off your passes or swat them. And as for defense in this game, I'd have to say you want to you don't want to use your A button too much to try to stick left a lot, because in this game it doesn't really seem that it works too well. If you keep an active stick in this game with the right bumper, I guess it is the right bumper. Yeah, I don't know the names of the triggers or bumpers. If you use the right bumper a lot, you can usually break up plays defensively. Like right there, I just broke it up very easily. It wasn't too hard. And here's another example of me just shooting and putting on a net, making a few moves, getting the goalie to move a little bit. And he was kind of screened by a player in front of me, so that's all you really have to do in this game is take shots, and you'll score half the time. But back to the matter of defense, like I said, the right bumper, if you just keep an active stick, half the time you'll be able to poke it away from players. I like the fact that you could also swat the puck around the boards. That's really helpful on defense. But that's it for me, guys. That's my first commentary in NHL 13. I hope you guys liked it. Leave me a rating, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and let me know if you guys want to see more of this stuff. I'll try to get a full gameplay out. But as for me, I'll talk to you later. Peace.